All right.
Good? All right. Well, look at this. It's not raining. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. Thank you, everybody, for coming down here. This is so exciting. It goes back to 2000, when we didn't know what we wanted, where we wanted to put it, and it was a staff memo. So this has come a long, long way. Welcome to today's grand celebration of the new Brisbane Library. I'm Karen Cunningham, a San Mateo County Libraries Foundation board member. I'm on the JPA along with Mary Ann and Charles Stone, who are here with us today. Oh, thank you for coming, everyone. So, and I'm your mayor. I'm honored to be here today to mark such a momentous day for San Mateo County Libraries and the Brisbane community. This is so special. I hope you'll stay and go through, take a look at everything that's inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. This collaborative project was a partnership of many, starting with the City of Brisbane, as I said, in 2000. So 21 years, you guys. It's taken 21 years to get here. And the County of San Mateo and the San Mateo County Libraries. Our library staff are the best people ever to work with. Thank you so much, you guys. You have been such amazing support to all of us. We are very fortunate to have partners who value a library as an important community asset. I am delighted to have this opportunity to thank the Brisbane City Council members for their support in this project. Cliff Lance is here. I don't see anybody else from our City Council yet, but I think they're wandering down the hill somewhere. So Cliff, thanks for being here. The San Mateo County Libraries JPA, which is the governing board of the library, is made up of member cities throughout the county. We are proud to be part of the San Mateo County Libraries family. A governing board of 12 elected officials governs the library, and I'm pleased to serve on this board. I'd also like to recognize a few others who are in attendance today, including someone I don't know, but I believe was one of our first managers, library managers, was here a few minutes ago. I have not met that gentleman, but thank you for coming. County Supervisor David Canepa is over here hiding behind a pole, and our City Manager Clay Holstine. The new library has been about 2 decades in the making. It first began consideration back in 2000. So think about how long it's taken. We didn't know where we were going to put it. We didn't know what we wanted from it, but look at it today. It is just stunning. We acknowledge the labor of love it took to make the library a reality and to celebrate everybody who had made it come to fruition. The new Brisbane Library was created to provide people of all ages and backgrounds opportunities to read, learn, find support, and explore and try new things. It features a children's area, teen space, history room, and a maker space complete with 3D printers, a high-performance laser cutter, GoPro camera kits, sewing, quilting, and embroidery machines, and much, much more. So I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said, well, you know, what else do you do at the library besides read a book? And I'm like, please get down here and come inside and find out. It is a world different experience than when I was a little girl. It also features Brisbane's first public art installment, a stunning showcase, a kaleidoscope of glass butterflies. Please take a look at it and come back when the sun goes down this evening and see what happens when the lights are on in that piece of artwork. A mural in the library courtyard, a project led by the Friends of the Brisbane Library, which captures historical and present-day scenes of Brisbane. And a special interactive play walls that feature the local native mission blue butterfly and an LED play interactive star celebrating Brisbane as the city of stars. You guys played with that yet? You played with the murals and things in the back? Do you like being in the library, you guys? Thumbs up would be good. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm making you shy. I'd like to thank the team at Siegel and Strain. Here with us today is Susie, Karen, etc. I have not had the pleasure of meeting you, but I sure hope to after we finish speaking today. who did an amazing job leading us through the planning process and making this vision a reality. Projects such as this require the vision, commitment, and hard work of many, many people: architects, contractors, project managers, the library stakeholder team, staff, and probably most importantly, fundraisers. Today would not have been possible without the hard work of the Friends of the Brisbane Library. The Friends met their goal of $100,000 for this new library. I'm very pleased to recognize their hard work and their ongoing fundraising efforts. So thank you to the Friends of the Brisbane Library. Without your help, this would not be a reality. The amount of support for this library has been overwhelming. Thank you to everyone who championed for this library that we stand in front of here today. Libraries are nothing without the people inside. After opening during the pandemic, we are excited to see the new Brisbane Library reinvigorated with a community presence. It's so good to be here. And I don't have a mask on for about 5 minutes. The incredible library staff at this location will continue to make our Brisbane Library a place where people feel welcomed and excited to explore. And thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who's here in attendance today. I acknowledge this very special occasion. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Supervisor David Canepa. Take it away, David.
Great, thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here. First of all, I want to recognize Anne-Marie Despain and the San Mateo County Library team. Thank you for all you do. And I do see that we have some board members here, and I want to thank you as well. In addition, I want to recognize Councilmember Lentz. I want to recognize Mayor Cunningham and the city staff of Brisbane. In particular, I want to recognize Clay, who'll be speaking after me. This was a lot of hard work, putting this together, and the team that put it together, the community. But this represents partnership, make no mistake about it. And the partnership is between the library, it's the partnership between the city, it's the partnership between the county, and it's the partnership of the taxpayer. And so through Measure K, which all of you pay who live in San Mateo County, we were able to program about $300,000. And then we were able to help out the Board of Supervisors. And in particular, I don't know if she's here, I want to recognize Supervisor Adrienne Tissier for her vision in this project. But we also helped the city with a $1.7 million loan. So what does this mean? It means our county, this city, is extraordinarily unique. Unique in a way where we all come together. It's a library, as the mayor mentioned, not just about books, but it's a library with 3D printers. It's a library for the future. I want you all to sort of look this way, but then look this way. Just for 1 second, everyone turn around. This setting is so special and unique. What the architects put together is representative of a building that will last a lifetime. So I'm going to ask Councilmember Lentz to stand up, come up here, as well as Mayor Cunningham. Mayor Cunningham, on behalf of the County of San Mateo, in this remarkable building and what the city of Brisbane has done, this is a proclamation just documenting the incredible partnership that exists in this wonderful building that'll last generations.
Thanks, Andrew. That's great work.
And now we have a few words from our city manager, Clay Holstine.
I'll be very very brief because, as usual, the elected officials have stole all my thunder. Putting that aside, I just want to emphasize that this is a really unique partnership that we have in this county. We are part of a joint powers agreement with most of the other small cities in the county, and our responsibility as cities is to build buildings like this and to maintain them and to keep them operational. And through our library JPA, Anne Marie and her staff, they do the day-to-day. They run the library. They operate all the programs that you see and all the opportunities for access to library services. One other thing about the beginnings of this, and I won't belabor that because it's been talked about being a long time, but when we actually started this project, people were questioning whether or not libraries were relevant, whether or not the internet age had basically pushed libraries into a relic of the 20th century. Well, I think we have an answer to that here today with the relevancy of this facility and the beauty of it, and it is going to be a jewel for our community for the next many, many decades into the future. I also want to thank each and every member of the Brisbane City Council from 2000 on who had the vision not just to start this process, but to keep with it, because there were so many times where they could have rightfully backed away from it and said, nice dream, but this just isn't going to happen. But the council members over the years kept at it, and kept at it, and we have it here today. So I want to thank every one of them who've been part of this process over that period of time. And finally, just a couple thank yous internally to my staff. Randy Bro was the project manager to get this project built, and true to the project, that itself ended up being more complicated than one might think. So I thank Randy for having the perseverance to see that through. And then Stuart Schillinger. Stuart and I spent many hours trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to make this thing work? How are we going to pay for this thing? How are we going to finance this? And Stuart, with his endless amount of creativity and different ideas and different thoughts. And then finally, as Supervisor Canepa indicated, we came in with an idea and approached San Mateo County with regards to the kind of the final piece of this, and that was a fairly significant loan that we're going to pay back over time through our business license. And I want to thank Peggy Jensen. I don't think she's here today, but Peggy is the Deputy County Manager who was very instrumental in helping us make that happen. So, Brisbane, here it is. Congratulations to the community. Fantastic.
Now the best part, we're almost finished speaking. So I'd like to thank all of you for being here today. This really is so incredibly special for us. It's a community project supported by many, many people. So we just can't thank you all enough for all the support over the years trying to get this project together. So who is ready to explore the inside of this spectacular library? To help mark the occasion, we have 3 Brisbane Library Summer Camp attendees, library explorers here to break through the banner, signaling that the library is open for exploration. So let's get that together. Tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you're ready. On the count of 1, 2, 3, go! Brisbane Library is officially open for business. Come on in.